Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GPWCs. We are live here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we have a special edition here of GPWCs before our next event in 4 days, GPW Peace and Panic, and that will be an exclusive special event. But tonight, your main event of the evening, a gauntlet match for the TV Championship. 7 men will compete. One walks out as television champion, and also Joe Hendry, one half of the GPW Tag Team Champions, will be taking on the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay, in the first ever one-on-one encounter between these two professional wrestling megastars. But last week, if you haven't seen it, just check it out. It is our first ever special event here on GPWCs, and we got to see Dragon Lee take on Bronson Breed in the main event, where they competed for the ENT Championship in the finals of the GPW ENT Championship tournament, and that would be the ending right there. Operation Dragon, and Dragon Lee would walk out as the first ever GPW ENT champion. But with the championship, you need a new challenger, and the challenger will be determined right here, right now. We have Brooks Jensen, Daniel Garcia, and Javon Evans in a 3-way dance. The last man standing walks out with an opportunity to face Dragon Lee for the ENT Championship. And Brooks Jensen has had an interesting comeback as of late. I mean, you know, just hijacking the matchup between Ricky Starks and Bully Ray at Eternal Void. Daniel Garcia, he's been making his waves around the championship, you know, scene. I mean, now he's getting another opportunity at another belt. Former GPW Internet Champion in his own right. And Javon Evans, he's been certainly racking up the wins. He's had a little bit of a back and forth with Carlito over the past couple of weeks. He's going to be going one-on-one with Carlito in a Falls Count Anywhere match at GPW Peace and Panic. Remember, that is in 4 days, ladies and gentlemen, November 12th. But here we go. Right now, we're kicking off tonight's action in style as Javon Evans, look at this. Oh, man, handspring into a big Enziguri right on the face of Javon Evans as Brooks Jensen just goes to the outside. Oh, like a cradle Samoan drop there from the young OG. And oh, big right hand. Brooks Jensen just watches on the outside, and he just eats Javon Evans' suicide dive moonsault. Oh, from Javon Evans, but Brooks Jensen just pulling him out of the ring and just taking down that momentum that he could have had in that moment as Javon Evans flies off the top and takes them both out. Oh, big sidewalk slam. And was Brooks Jensen able to drop an atomic drop on Javon Evans? Look at this now, Daniel Garcia locking in the heel hook perhaps. And look at this, trying to make Brooks Jensen tap. But look at this, as Brooks Jensen tries to recover. Oh, Javon Evans now going to take full advantage. Oh, drops right onto the knee. And Daniel Garcia now eating some shots from Brooks Jensen, a little bit of style points. Oh, and a big right hand takes him down, but Javon Evans flying clothesline to the back, and he flies to the top, clears out Daniel Garcia with a crossbody. And look at this now, into the ring, he does not land the tope atomico as Brooks Jensen now with the neck breaker, and Javon Evans now taking advantage as Garcia drops down Jensen. Oh, Falcon Arrow from the young OG. And look at this now, off the ropes, flying Enziguri. And look at this now as Jensen ducks the clothesline. He gives Daniel Garcia one of his own. But look at this now, Brooks Jensen. Oh, almost like a saving grace type maneuver. Oh, and Daniel Garcia just slamming his face right into the mat. As now Brooks Jensen makes Daniel Garcia eat a boot. Javon Evans, look at this now, props up Brooks Jensen and spins him out into a powerbomb as he goes into the pinfall. No! Brooks Jensen able to get the kick out. Remember, this is a 3-way dance rule, ladies and gentlemen, elimination rules, if you have not been caught up on the GPW match lore. And look at this now, Garcia with a fastball punch. And look at this now, he's going to roll Brooks Jensen in and gives him a big boot as Javon Evans flies in with a cannonball senton. And Garcia now rolling the arm down of Javon Evans. Oh, neck breaker. Look at this, pulls him in. Butterfly suplex, beautifully delivered as from the former GPW Internet Champion. And look at this now, Daniel Garcia just taking Brooks Jensen on a ride. But look at this now, Jensen, big shot to the back of the head. And now Brooks Jensen, he's going to give Daniel Garcia some saving grace as well. But Javon Evans flies into the middle of the ring and takes him down with the clothesline. But look at this now, Javon Evans with a frog splash. And look at this now, off the top with the mallet cutter onto Daniel Garcia. Javon Evans looks to get the elimination here. and the young OG eliminates Daniel Garcia. It's now down to Brooks Jensen and Javon Evans. One of these men are going to be able to be the first challenger for the ENT Championship. As look at this now, Javon Evans sends him away. Whoa, what is this? All over the ropes. Look at this, just maneuvers Brooks Jensen in ways that you could never imagine. And Javon Evans with a big swanton bomb off the top. And look at this now, hooks the leg. Javon Evans looks to earn the championship match. No. And look at this now, Javon Evans, moonsault Payway kick off of the ropes. Oh, and a boot stomp. And look at this now, as Javon Evans off of the boot. Oh, tries to go for a super kick, but Brooks Jensen rolls him away. And a running bulldog to follow. But look at this now, as Javon Evans tries to recover. Eats another elbow, courtesy of Brooks Jensen. Jensen is certainly taking Javon Evans to the punch here. Look at this now, he's got him up and drops him down for the superplex. And Javon Evans, he rolls to the floor trying to regain some consciousness. And wait a minute, hold on, that's Carlito. Ladies and gentlemen, no disqualifications and a triple threat. Oh my god, he just slapped him and he just spit the apple into the face of the young OG. And he's gonna toss it at him and then he's gonna get the hell out of here. That is ridiculous. Brooks Jensen takes control and drops Javon Evans on his head with the pile driver. And Javon Evans certainly concussed either by that apple or by that pile driver. But Brooks Jensen has walked out with the victory, and he will be challenging Dragon Lee for the ENT Championship. And Brooks Jensen certainly not the person I was expecting to win this matchup, but I mean, all's fair in love and three-way dances, ladies and gentlemen. But as you can see now, Dragon Lee, the ENT champion, will be defending against Brooks Jensen, and that will be coming up on your next episode of GPWCs, which will be on November 26th. That will be right after GPWP.
This is a message from the county of. We have received word that there are 6 dangerous individuals who continue to wreak havoc amongst the county. We have only identified 5 suspects for the kidnapping of, which has been confirmed to the change of 1 individual residing in Carroll County, Georgia. These suspects have all been seen wearing masks, presenting as farm animals. Please be on the lookout for the following. The man wearing a pig mask is known as Joe Gacy. Another man wearing the mask of a rotted vulture is the silent killer, Dexter Loomis. This man is highly dangerous, and if you see a sheep mask, please take shelter. Eric Rohn is not to be antagonized for everyone's public safety. This woman might already be in your home. Formerly known as Mitty ASH, she now resides as Abby or Mickey Cross. And the final identified suspect is known as Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will be introducing the GPW National Cup, and that will not be your next event. It will actually be a multi-event tournament that we will be I'll explain it later, but right now, believe in the GPW World Tag Team Champion, Joe Hendry, making his way down to the ring. He has his tag team partner, Bronson Reed, the other half of the GPW World Tag Team Champions, and Joe Hendry, he said, my buddy Bronson Reed had a big matchup last week, and this week I'm going to take it. I apologize for it being slightly outdated, but as you can see, Will Ospreay making his way down to the ring with Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher of United Empire. I mean, that team is no longer a thing, but let's just say I had this a little bit too early for this matchup. But continuing on, Bronson Reed immediately removing the turnbuckle pad. I have no idea why, but Joe Hendry and Will Ospreay immediately taking the kicks out on each other's rib cages, and Joe Hendry again hits him right in the midsection with a kick, big forearm. And Joe Hendry, he's certainly got the fighting spirit to take on the aerial assassin, but Will Ospreay hits like a goddamn truck, and that crossbody just took down Joe Hendry in an instant. Big vertical suplex. And look at this now, as Will Ospreay tries to go for a sidewalk slam. Joe Hendry hits the knees up, and drops him down with a DDT. And a knee right to the face of Will Ospreay. Discus clothesline, but no. Ospreay counters with a midsection. Midsection kick, and then pulls him in for the lariat and not letting go. Will Ospreay trying to give Joe Hendry a little taste of what's to come before the Aussie Open take on Joe Hendry and Bronson Reed for the Tag Team Championships at Peace in the Panic, as Will Ospreay just started driving his boot directly into the face of Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry gets the knee up on Will Ospreay, and he hooks the leg. He looks to win the matchup. No. Matchup continues on. Will Ospreay, sweeps out the leg of Joe Hendry. Big standing moonsault, beautifully delivered. But look at this, distance clothesline from Hendry. He sends away with a Hurricane Rana from Ospreay. And now Ospreay in the corner, just rubbing his boot against the face of Joe Hendry. And oh my God, huge kick into the corner, followed up with a Saito suplex. Joe Hendry now, able to counter, moved out of the way, and he gives a receipt to Will Ospreay for that boot. And now Ospreay off of the second rope with a Hurricane Rana. But no, Joe Hendry catching the super kick, pulls Ospreay in, power bomb, drops him. And look at this now, Ospreay getting caught and sent away with the fallaway slam from Joe Hendry. And Joe Hendry trying to throw a forearm. Ospreay runs away, but Hendry, gets a kick to the midsection, and then the code breaker right to the face. But now as Ospreay continues on, look at this, pulls him in. Oh no, boom, man, what a kick. Nailing Joe Hendry right in the face, and again, just nailing Joe Hendry at the head. The skull, wait a minute. Bronson Reed just pulled Will Ospreay out of the ring, and wait a minute, it's at the referee's discretion if he wants to call the matchup or not. But he has ejected Bronson Reed from the matchup, and Joe Hendry now taking advantage of the distraction. Standing ovation onto Will Ospreay. Joe Hendry now hooking the leg as Will Ospreay cannot kick out. No! Joe Hendry nearly got one of the biggest wins of his career, as Will Ospreay now continues to give the punch to the spine of Joe Hendry. Oh no, and I think he's going to deliver some cheeky Nandos directly to the face. And now, Joe Hendry now not avoiding another boot to the face from Will Ospreay as he gets a shoulder tackle off of the second rope. And now Ospreay continues on. Oh no. What does he have in mind here? Ospreay lifts up Joe Hendry. Oh man, like a last ride jackknife. And look at this now as Joe Hendry struggles to get back up. This time just Ospreay continues to kick him back up, but it might be driving Joe Hendry to get the fighting spirit. He gets a right hand and then a forearm directly to the face and a knee to follow. But look at this now, Ospreay tosses the elbow away, delivers the Oscutter on Joe Hendry. In the middle of the ring, Will Ospreay looks to end this matchup here for the Aussie Open. No. And Will Ospreay now, look at this, with the kick into the corner. Ospreay, springboard coast to coast. Oh my God. the absolute trajectory of that. But look at this now. Hendry rolling up Will Ospreay, the tag team champion, almost got another victory. But look at this now as Hendry delivers some clotheslines. He's trying to take Ospreay off his game. And now, as Joe Hendry catches Ospreay into the corner, gives him a reverse elbow. And look at this now, Hendry stomping a mud hole in on the aerial assassin. And look at this now, pulls him up to his feet and delivers the sack of shit, throwing him away. But Joe Hendry looks to end this one. No! Ospreay gets the shoulder up. That was not going to be it for Ospreay. Oh, and Ospreay with an elbow out of the corner. Oh, look at that kick. And off of the ropes with an Oz cutter. What a beautiful shot. But I think Ospreay looks to put the exclamation point on this matchup with the hidden blade to the back of the head. Might have just knocked Joe Hendry out cold, count to 100. Will Ospreay picks up the win. Will Ospreay with the hidden blade knocks out Joe Hendry, and he gets the win for the United Empire, which I don't know what the future for that team is now, but Will Ospreay is certainly happy to win here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, please tune in. GPW Peace and Panic as Aussie Open, as you saw them at ringside for Will Ospreay. They will be competing for Joe Hendry and Bronson Reed's GPW World Tag Team Championships, and that's going to be on Peace and Panic. But if you want to see a huge event for Peace and Panic, we have a 20 women Royale match over the top rope. 20 women enter. One will be earning a championship match at our exclusive event next time, but that will be at GPW Peace and Panic when you learn our next event. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our main event, we have to hear from the first ever GPW ENT champion, that championship exclusive here on GPWC's. Dragon Lee makes his way down to the ring. Oh wait, hold on, that's the music of MJF, and he's still wearing his referee shirt from last week. I have no idea why, but it must be because I gave him an enforcer role. Max, I literally only gave you enforcer role last week for that matchup. You are not the enforcer of anything here in GPW. In fact, you're not even signed here. But if you do want to go one-on-one with Dragon Lee, you're going to have to earn it. And you're going to have to win a matchup here in GPW. Back on the saddle, ladies and gentlemen, and as you see, I just made a matchup, kind of, but I have a couple of matchups for GPW Peace and Panic that you want to see. The NXT and GPW National Champion Trick Williams takes on the now retired FTW Champion Hook, but also Obafemi, the newly crowned GPW Internet Champion after defeating Darby Allin last week at GPW All Hallows Eve. In a voter's choice matchup, you get to choose his opponent, and you check out that poll if you haven't already. But then also Carlito and Javon Evans, after that attack earlier tonight, it's certainly going to be a war as Javon Evans takes on Carlito in a Falls Count Anywhere match. But it's going to be an all-out clash as Kevin Owens, the GPW World Champion, takes on Hangman Adam Page in a last man standing match for the GPW Championship. That will be your main event of GPW Peace and Panic, ladies and gentlemen. But right now we move on to your main event of the evening, and wow, certainly this is some unfortunate luck for the newly crowned GPW Television Champion Wes Lee, and it was at GPW Gunning for the Gold where Wes Lee would walk out as the GPW Television Champion after defeating Swerve Strickland and Cedric Alexander. But hold the phone, because look who's making his way down to the ring right now. The first two competitors in this GPW Television Championship Gauntlet, the former Rascals, the former MSK, Zachary Wentz, and Wes Lee are going to start off this television championship match. And the rules are simple, ladies and gentlemen. Two men start off in the middle of the ring. We have 7 men in this matchup. So after one elimination, there will be another man that joins into the matchup, and we will continue until there is one man left standing. And that man walks out with the GPW Television Championship around his waist. As now Zachary Wentz and Wes Lee trying to feel each other out here. They got a speed advantage on both of each other. So you already know they're going to go. And these guys are essentially brothers. I mean, they were tag team partners for so long. And the numerous reunions have certainly made it apparent, but Zachary Wentz taking Wes Lee on a ride with that split-legged arm drag of sorts, and now Wes Lee getting out of there and hits him with a springboard stunner as Wes Lee tries to throw a super kick. Zachary Wentz takes him away with the German suplex. And now as Zachary Wentz drops him with a suplex. And now Wentz off the ropes with the blockbuster. And Wes Lee and Zachary Wentz with the GPW television title on the line. We have other men in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, as well. We have, let's see, we're going to run down the list real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just consult the list. Wait, Wes Lee into the pinfall. No. We still have Cedric Alexander, Swerve Strickland, Nick Wayne, Trey Miguel, Christian Cage, and then a mystery opponent to come. As Wes Lee delivers a double barrel to the side of the head onto Zachary Wentz, and now look at this. Wentz recovers off with the Irish Whip. Whoa, Wes Lee, big handspring off at the top rope, ducks the clothesline. And delivers a flying clothesline of his own, takes down his former tag team partner. And Wes Lee, look at this. Now he gets trapped with a drop kick of his own from Zachary Wentz, and he's taking the fire to Wes Lee right here, right now. These two fought each other not too long ago in a street fight, but right now there's championship gold in between these two as Zachary Wentz hits a destroyer on Wes Lee. Is Zachary Wentz gonna walk out with an elimination? No. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there's still 5 men to go after this last debacle as Wes Lee flies off the top rope and delivers a springboard shooting star to the floor and delivers some vertigo onto Zachary Wentz. Zachary Wentz has both arms and legs on the ropes, but this matchup continues on. Zachary Wentz with a drop kick into the corner, and Zachary Wentz trying to go for the swanton, but Wes Lee moved out of the way. And look at this now. Wes Lee pulls him in. Oh no, Wes Lee! That kill switch version 2, as lack of a better term, has eliminated Zachary Wentz. And now we are down to our third competitor who's going to come out. And it looks like our mystery competitor is making his way down to the ring. Former TNA X Division champion. And the man that he beat to win that title was the man that Wes Lee just defeated. So now, Mike Bailey taking the fight to Wes Lee as he takes him down with a moonsault to the floor. And Wes Lee with a twisting corkscrew moonsault in the middle of the ring. As Speedball Mike Bailey utilizing his best weapons, his ultimate weapons to his advantage. And look at this now, Wes Lee fires away. And he's going to hit him with a little bit of a West Side combo. Stomps right onto the back. And now Wes Lee trying to nail the spiral tap, but Mike Bailey moved right out of the way. Tiger suplex turns Wes Lee inside out as he drops him down for the crucifix pinfall. And is he going to get it? No. Wes Lee able to get the kick out. And now Wes Lee trying to take the fight once again. Pulls Mike Bailey in. Drops him with vertigo. Wes Lee hooks the leg. Mike Bailey could be done. No. Mike Bailey gets the shoulder up, and Mike Bailey making his debut here in GPW. He's certainly showing out so far. Moonsault slam onto Wes Lee. The former NXT Tag Team Champion is certainly in trouble. And now Wesley, oh no, eats a shining wizard courtesy of, Mike Bailey. Saito suplex from Wesley, followed up by Mike Bailey getting a little bit of shot at the legs. And look at this now, what is Mike Bailey thinking here? He's got Wesley up, I think he calls this the Flamingo Driver. Dropping Wesley in the middle of the ring. Is he going to eliminate the champion? No! Wesley gets the kick out. That almost put him away. And now Wesley catches the leg and spikes him down with a DDT and catches him with a super kick. But now Wesley looking to put the nail in the coffin as he gives Mike Bailey a destroyer. Speedball Mike Bailey just got planted. And no, Mike Bailey continues on in the matchup. This gauntlet is certainly heating up so far, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Bailey, Busaiku knee strike right to the face. And look at this now, into the corner, what a shot. And look at this now, wait a minute. We know what this is called, the ultimate weapon. Dropping the knees right on the spine of Wesley. 2, 3. Mike Bailey has eliminated the GPW television champion, and we will now have a new GPW television champion by the time this matchup ends. And speaking of new champions, here comes the former GPW television champion, Swerve Strickland, looking to add the 3rd championship to his name. And look at this, in GPW's history, he's held the AEW World title, and he's held the GPW television title. Is he going to add another television championship to the list? But now Speedball Mike Bailey trying to take Swerve Strickland to a little bit of a familiar place. These men have shared the ring several times. And look at this now, Swerve Strickland gets the shoulder up. This matchup continues. And like I said, we've already are down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 people to go. 3 people to go in this matchup. And now Mike Bailey, drops him on the knee and then gives him a shot. Front drop kick, turns Swerve Strickland inside out. And now Mike Bailey, taking Swerve Strickland down. Swerve moves out of the way, kick to the head. And look at this now, moonsault off of the top. Beautifully delivered by Swerve. And Swerve really showing Speedball whose house this really is. As look at this now, Swerve takes him into the corner. And look at this, Geary right to the face of Speedball. And off the top with a big drop kick. And look at this, rolling thunder into the flatliner. And Swerve Strickland hooks the leg. No! Speedball continues the matchup. And is he going to walk away with the television championship in his debut? As Mike Bailey takes him down with a blockbuster off the top, hooks the leg. No! Swerve Strickland gets the kick out and he takes Mike Bailey on a ride. And look at this, a little bit of a slip up there. As look at this now, he's gonna call in as he hits him with the house call. And now Swerve Strickland eliminates Speedball. Who's up next? Who's up next at number 5? And look at this, the familiar foe, the inaugural GPW television champion, Christian Cage. Wait a minute, on the outside, kill switch. This is in between falls, so this does not count. The bell is not yet rung, but kill switch, just giving Swerve Strickland a little bit of the taste of the barricade, as now Christian Cage is rubbing it in to Swerve Strickland as he drops him with the reverse DDT. And look at this, come on. And Christian Cage with a very slimy kill switch hooks both legs and eliminates Swerve Strickland. A very deplorable action, but what else can you expect from Christian Cage? But ladies and gentlemen, also do not forget that the person who has the most eliminations in this matchup will also earn an opportunity at the television championship. And if the person winning the title is the person who gets the most eliminations, then they get to choose their next opponent for the television title. And right now, we already have a new champion in our sights. And look at this now, Christian Cage taking Trey Miguel on a little bit of a ride. We already saw the first Rascal eliminated as Wesley eliminated him in the first part of this matchup, as now Trey Miguel trying to take Christian Cage down. with a huge arm drag and into the middle of the ring by the Dragon Rana. And look at this now, trying to hit maybe some Luna Del Sol. But Christian Cage counters, big right hand from Trey Miguel and a discus elbow. But look at this now, Cage misdirecting Trey Miguel in the middle of the ring, middle rope DDT. But you gotta think these guys are fresh now. I mean, we have two fresh souls ready to shine here as Trey Miguel, oh no, gets caught off the crossbody, dropped with a backbreaker. And look at this now, Trey Miguel rolling up Christian Cage. Trey Miguel looks to give Christian Cage a little bit of his own medicine. Wait a minute now. Christian Cage redirects himself on top of Trey Miguel. He's got all of his body weight on him. And Cage just stole another elimination. And ladies and gentlemen, right now at the current standing, Christian Cage has the most eliminations in this matchup. So right now, he's already earned a championship match. But look who he has to face right here, right now. His fellow patriarchy member, his son, so to speak, Nick Wayne. And you can see the hesitation from Nick Wayne already starting to set in. He does not want to put his hands on his so-called father as Christian Cage, look at this, just telling him to unite with him. But, I mean, there's a match going on. Somebody's got to lose. Let's look at this now. Nick Wayne just rolled Christian Cage up, and Nick Wayne looks to eliminate Cage and move on in the matchup. But no, Cage gets the shoulder up. And look at this now. It's a little bit of tough love, as now they're going to go back and forth for the opportunity at the television championship as Nick Wayne with the Spanish fly drops Christian Cage. And look at this now, tries to throw another roundhouse, but Christian Cage gives him the right hand right into the face, rolls him up. Cage looks to eliminate for the third time, but Christian Cage, he's going to try to walk out with the title, but oh! Nick Wayne nails him, but Stondal Millionaire avoids the clothesline, kick to the gut, knee, another roundhouse, and just sweeps out the legs of Christian Cage. And now Cage dodging the roundhouse, but Cage trying to get Nick Wayne on a little bit of a better level as, oh, Nick Wayne stops him in his tracks and gives him a knee. But look at this, Wayne with a super kick. And look at this now, Nick Wayne, what is he thinking? Pulls him in, double boot stomp directly to the chest. And Nick Wayne, some pile driver, dropping Cage right on his head. Is Nick Wayne going to eliminate Christian Cage? No! Christian Cage gets the kick out. Oh, and Cage is certainly not happy about that one. But look at this now. Nick Wayne, Wayne's World. He just nailed Christian Cage off of the Irish Whip with Wayne's World. Is he going to eliminate Cage? Yes, he does. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting informed now that this is the final person that will be introduced in this matchup. And Cedric Alexander, the man who challenged Swerve Strickland and Wesley at Gunning for the Gold for the GPW Television Championship, it's going to be either him or Nick Wayne who walks out of this matchup with the television title. Let's go. Cedric Alexander and Nick Wayne, both these guys already going at a high frequency as Cedric Alexander takes him down with a facebuster Japanese arm drag to follow. As look at this now, Nick Wayne just takes him down, and look at this, takes a little bit of a shot at the camera. And look at this now, Nick Wayne just trying to get under Cedric Alexander's skin, but look at this Poison Rana dropping Nick Wayne right on his head. Springboard frog splash from Cedric Alexander, hooks the leg. No! Nick Wayne not going to be put away there, but look at this now, Cedric firing away with the shots off the ropes, corners him with a clothesline, drops an elbow. But now Nick Wayne, look at this, he learned this from Wesley, the West Side Combo. And look at this now, Nick Wayne off the top for the moonsault, but Cedric moved, and out of the corner he spikes Nick Wayne with a DDT. But now, Nick Wayne planting Cedric Alexander on the top rope. Cedric trying to fight back, he's trying to get out of there. But now Nick Wayne, he's utilizing his offense as they're both fighting for position on the top rope, elbows to the top of the head, and the referee can only watch on. I mean, oh no, wait a minute, Nick Wayne has Cedric Poison Rana off the top. And now Nick Wayne scurries into the cover. Is he going to put away Cedric? No. Cedric Alexander gets the shoulder up. And look at this now, Cedric, he has some fight in him with the clothesline. Into the corner, clears Nick Wayne. And now Nick tries to throw the clothesline, but Cedric takes him down with a clothesline and kicks up to his feet. But now, Nick Wayne getting a little bit of an advantage. Cedric catches him off the top rope and plants him for a powerbomb. But now Cedric Alexander pulls in Nick Wayne, brainbuster, dropping him right on his head. Is Cedric Alexander gonna walk away with the GPW Television Championship? No. Nick Wayne gets the shoulder up again, and he just gets dropped with a cellular suplex. And that follows with Wayne's World, but no! Cedric Alexander caught him for the lumbar check on the way down and drops him with the Fisherman Driver and does not let go. Nick Wayne might not have anywhere to go as Cedric Alexander becomes your new GPW Television Champion. Well, one man survived the Gauntlet, and it wasn't the original champion. And you can hear this crowd certainly not happy with Cedric walking out with the victory here tonight. But it's dead set in match.